holding.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Don't look.
I'm not.
Good. Don't look.
I'm not
I want
looking.
to sit down and you can look.
Okay.
Okay. You can look.
I'm afraid.
You can look. We're going camping! Let's go! Where's the reaction? This is too small for my head. Wait. Let's go!
We're going camping.
We're going. What? Moving my desk.
I don't know what just happened. Is that the reaction you were looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I look fresh out of 2001.
2009 more like.
I'm gonna stop it there. Let's scoot you in a little bit. Act like you love me.
I do that.
Okay, I'm taking the hat off. I'm leaving the vest on the vest. It is July 24th. I'm wearing a vest inside.
Oh my gosh. The
Okay.
scandal. I don't understand. What?
Love scandals. Especially the new scandal happening. My phone! Oh, it's in my pocket. I was gonna say. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about today.
Whose bucket has that? It's yours?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it... What? It's too small for you.
It was an Amazon purchase. It wasn't the best Amazon purchase of my life.
I see.
Long story short, the place I used to work at, we love bucket hats for camp. So this matched our uniform. I put it on, and I'm like, it doesn't fit. No. So I wore it like twice, and it actually might fit your head. She has a new bucket hat. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Let's Talk Chinese podcast, the best podcast. Say it with me. In my mind. See, she's learning. Oh, I got a hat. Yes, new hat. Oh, this is also, I want to say reversible, but it's not. I think if you want it, you can have it.
Why?
Why not?
No. Oh.
It wouldn't be a Let's Talk Chinese podcast in my basement if we,
Didn't have Sadie barking at us.
yeah, if we didn't have the dog barking at
Bockering?
at us.
Bockering at us. Shh. Shh.
Anyways.
You're okay.
Look, again, here's our sign. Fancy.
Oh my gosh.
Enough! I need to figure out how to make the camera, the Temu camera, look good on the thing.
Sadie! No! No.
She's like,
No, no, no. No, I know you, I know. I understand.
I might have to go put her upstairs again.
Maybe.
You might have to go put her upstairs. I'm kind of trapped.
You are? Oh. I thought...
My desk is here for those who are wondering. My desk, my old desk.
Why did I not know it was that color?
Because I had a mat on it the entire
I
time.
always thought it was black.
Because I have a black desk mat. Anyways, dogs, calm down. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk Chinese podcast, the best podcast in my mind.
Hi, everybody.
I know, it's been like forever. So, the whole shtick, the whole joke is why I showed up in camping gear is because she left for camp.
Yes.
The week,
I
the
didn't
week
get that.
of the last recording. Now, we do have some sad news. We were supposed to have 2 mics. The little dongle piece. I can't even. Tell my brother. The little piece that plugs into the microphone.
It is currently snapped off. Well, not snapped just snapped.
One of the wires snapped underneath because I guess it was folded the wrong way.
I'm just hyping you up.
Taking it back. This is my mic. This was originally my mic. I was going to actually give her the
I
bad
was just
mic.
hyping you up.
So now we have one mic for the two of us, which, hooray. 5 minutes in, we're already just blabbering on.
Blah, 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 blah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Do you want to... Let's do it. Roll the intro. And we're back from the intro. Great. So, how was camp?
It was okay. I don't know what else to say. It's not really that exciting. It was a fun experience.
What'd you do?
I have to recap my days of the week because I didn't really do
It
much.
starts with a Monday and ends with a Sunday. That's all the hints I'm going to give you to recap your days of the week. I know you're still learning.
Well, okay. I ended up going there on Friday. Then camp started on Saturday. This was like 2 weeks ago, roughly.
Give or
like
take.
just less than 2 weeks ago. But I got there. Like I left for Friday. Got there Friday. Camp actually started on Saturday, but I was working with kids, so I had to set up my area, my little cabin thing. It's super cute. Wish you guys could see it, but of course, you don't get to. So
I
my
don't do
bad.
a lot of post-production for these.
No,
I throw in the intro. I make sure the sound looks good. Call it a day.
that's fair.
They do take like an hour and a half. 3 hour and a half to 3 hours to export, depending on how long the podcast is.
Anywho, Saturday, I was working with kids, so basically we had to get set up the day before because around 2:30, I was going to be doing Plan to Protect. Yay me!
With that,
Plan to Protect?
I never went to overnight schools or overnight camps.
Oh.
I guess we can talk about that in a little
Well,
bit
no,
too.
schools do that too. Plan to Protect?
They do.
Yeah. Basically, it didn't need to be, but besides the point, it was like a 2-hour lecture on like what to do in emergencies, where to find the safety kit, etc., how to take care of the kids, where like this, and this, make sure all the kids are okay, just Plan to Protect, so I could take care of the kids properly without like endangering anybody.
That's fair.
Yeah. And
That's
then
valid.
I got a really awesome note afterwards. It was great. I had to sign a few things. Lovely.
Autographs.
Yeah, I know, because it
Not
was
documents.
so famous.
Just autographs, not documents.
Of course, being on the Tendie podcast has given me so much.
Yeah, a whole one person noticing who you are. On Spotify.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I mentioned the last time we recorded, I wasn't on Apple Music or Apple Podcast. Now I am on Apple Podcast. What's
Yay!
this? Expansion.
Anywho, what did I do? So, Sunday,
Sang songs.
listen, it's a church camp, and I've been going, it's family camp, so it's not just for, like, kids and stuff, it's for, like, everybody. Like, a lot of older people actually go more so. It's kind of just a week to be away from society.
Think of, this might be a dated reference, think of the Dirty Dancing, like, type camp, minus the Dirty Dancing and more Jesus. Family camp.
Kinda, yeah.
Weirdly
Kinda,
enough,
yeah.
that's like the best description of it.
Yeah, a lot of singing, dancing, getting the kids ready for their performance, because we get to perform every year. I didn't really go to any games or anything, because we had games. We had Christmas in July, which was really fun, which means we got to decorate all the trailers, and then at the next day, it's really cool.
Present.
Well, no, look, I'll show you. I won't. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
got no post-production. I'm not here. Oh my god.
Look.
Is that a ladder?
Yeah.
Hold on, go back. We can look, a ladder.
But it looks like a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
And we had all the presents underneath.
Is that Kitty?
Yes, it was Kitty. Yeah,
Inside joke.
and all my Christmas stuffies.
Love that.
And a card I randomly found that nobody signed,
Dude,
so just have it.
I love stealing Christmas cards from random family.
I went swimming. We had a lot of night walks. So basically I was part of the youth last year and like a few years before, from like the age of 12 to
Age
19.
The age of 12 to about the age of 12.
I was in the kids program from 11 to 11 because I was only there for that 1 year, and then 12 and on I was part of the youth, and basically yeah, but my last year was last year, and I am now no longer part of the youth, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I got to participate in one game, which was Manhunt, and I won because I'm a boss. I sat there, I ran away, and then sat there.
So you camped the entire time?
Pretty much.
There's no fun in that.
It was fun. I got to go on my phone the whole time.
Oh, that's fair.
And I expected to get found. I did. All my friends got found. I was just sitting beside a trailer in a tree on my phone. They walked by me a bunch of times with lights on and everything, and still couldn't see me apparently.
Turn down the brightness on my phone.
I just had my hood up and on it, like with a sweater and
posted up
my leggings, and just sat there on my phone.
Actually, I want to.
And I had him texting me.
That was great. I enjoyed that. I want to bring this up because we went. Ironically, we both now. Well, you kind of work for your camp, and I now do work for the camps I used to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about the differences between an overnight camp and a day camp, because I used to, and I work now at day camps.
Yes.
Which is the official hours are between 8:30 to 4, give or take, and it's like school hours basically.
I worked for the camp for 3 years so far, because 1 year I was working with inside the kitchen and wiping tables and stuff.
Oh,
and then no,
oh.
Very much no. I took over because my cousin was doing that job, and then he got COVID, and I was helping out with a bunch of different projects. So it was that I cleaned the bathrooms. And I was doing a lot that year. The first year I was doing a lot because I was cleaning the washrooms, I was helping clean the kitchen, make sure everything's tidy, and bringing out the food and serving people and whatever.
Right.
And I not last year, no. I was also part of the youth, so I had a bunch going on that year. Then last year, I talked on stage, which was terrifying.
I talked.
And I also cleaned the washrooms. Got so many compliments, by the way. Just saying, not to toot my own horn. It was great.
What happens when you let someone with OCD?
Oh my gosh! I made sure that smelled great, and all the old people were walking. They're like, "I've never seen a cleaner bathroom."
Me.
I cleaned it 3 times a day. Made sure on the dot I was doing it. It was great. 3 times a day.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, yeah, because it's right next to the pool. And
so
kids
it gets used a lot.
Exactly, and they also drag in mud a lot and water, so you have to clean it.
Delicious.
But this year the girl who was going to clean it was sick. But besides the point, I've been helping the camp a lot, and whatever. We have different activities, super fun, super great. There's water fight my sister participated in, 2 of mine. There was a volleyball tournament. We did golfing. We did horseshoe throwing.
Golf would be so fun.
Yeah, it was guys golf. It was guys golf, so the girls couldn't be participating. But I don't really care. It is what it is.
I would love that.
But yeah,
we
used to have baseball, which was the adults against the youth. We didn't do that this year.
No mercy. I'm 99. If a kid's stealing on me, I'm throwing.
Well, it's the youth, so it's not. It's 12 and up.
I'm gunning him at second.
It's the youth. It's 12 and up, so it doesn't matter. So you don't need to be careful. There's no little kids.
I'm taking the bump, and if a kid steps close to the plate, I'm drilling one at his head.
But yeah, I'm sorry to blabber on for so long. You asked me how my week went, and then there was a bunch of we had breakfast at 8, We had lunch at 12, and we also had dinner at like 5-ish.
On the right times.
Yes. And then we also had Bible study to do, which was fun. It was great. I didn't.
Spooky.
We had. I don't know if you're.
I don't like reading books.
It was at like 10 o'clock. Well,
At
actually,
night?
no.
Oh, I'm like, you expecting me to stay awake while reading a book?
No, the youth games are at like 9 to 11 o'clock. So
there's no way I'm able to stay up for that.
But we had
Ever.
We had at 10. Well, because at 10 a.m. it's adult Bible study. Then we had 10:15 is for the youth, and we started a young adult Bible study and group, which is fun, because we didn't until this year, because a few of my friends were still in youth, so they wanted to kind of stretch it out a little bit to accommodate everybody, which is really nice.
Then you wake up and do it again.
And they also have a youth night where basically they go to Boston Pizza and like have fun. It's really great. Anyway,
So good.
On to our comparisons.
So with day camp, you don't do any of that. I guess the only resemblance is you play games, you sing a couple songs, but there's more of a theme other than just Christmas in July.
No, we have more themes. It's just that's the only one I could think of. Well, that's just to decorate the trailers.
Yeah. Well, with us, it's like this week, it's like cartoon something. This past week, I guess, when this comes out, it's like cartoon parade.
We also had what was it, Hawaii Day?
That'd be a good one. No, but with the working day camps, it's earliest you ever have to be there is like 5:45.
Yeah.
The latest you ever have to stay is like 5:45 at night. It's fun, but you get to go home at the end of the day. I think that's the only difference. I think that's the only difference. You're not living with unless you siblings, of course, but you're not living with your camp mates.
No. Well, yeah, like for us it was like even at like past 11 p.m. we were out walking, like taking walks. We'd go to like a nearby like school that's closed down currently, obviously because it's summer, and we'd just walk around, play on the park, whatever. Or we'd go to the train tracks, which by the way, a terrifying experience happened during our train track walk, which is great. It's in the middle of nowhere, by the way. So you basically,
if something were to happen, no one would know.
So basically society, like because there's like a small town around, but like nothing crazy. It's not like where we live or anything.
Right. No cities.
No. But it's really cool. It's just the nearest like store and stuff is like 15-minute drive away. So it's like
an hour walk.
Exactly. So it's like one of those things. It's really cool. I like it out there. You can see all the stars. But no, we had a pretty scary experience recently.
Tell it as I figure out my next.
Oh. So basically we went into the train tracks, and it was me and like a group of people. My aunt, my uncle, my cousins, and like a few friends of ours, and my sisters. And basically we walked to the train tracks. My sister started throwing rocks into the trees, but she had her headphones in, so she couldn't hear anything around her. And she's throwing rocks, and we can hear these terrifying sounds. It almost sounds like a dog and a duck mixed together. It was kind of hilarious. I think it was like a coyote or something, but it was just, you could hear it, and it was like freaking me out. I was probably the scaredest there, I'll admit it, because I am a scaredy cat.
Right.
Besides the point. And we were sitting there, and then we sat back down, got comfortable, because we were laying on the tracks just looking up at the stars. And then we heard a blood-curdling scream. It was so scary. They think it was like a fox or like a wolf fighting or something, but the issue was, I don't know if it didn't sound like that. It was so scary. Like it sounded like somebody yelled help almost. But again, it could just be like a fox or like.
Make the most amount of sense of being a fox.
Yeah, or like a coyote or something, because like that they do make those noises. I know they do. Like, I'm not just wanting to be like, oh yeah, I know it was a scream, because I don't know, but we heard it from miles away, and you could just hear this blood curdling scream. We're all up and we're gone by that point, because it was so freaky. And we're walking and we just hear almost like things following us, and we could hear it. And whether
the bear.
Here's the thing, even if it was like a wolf or a coyote, like they are known to attack people anyway, especially in big groups. Like, not like especially like groups of people, but like big groups of, them.
Maybe I don't want you going back. I don't want you to die via wolf eating.
What do you mean? It'd be such a fun conversation. Yeah, my girlfriend,
Hey
she got
guys,
eaten by a wolf.
Welcome back to the Let's Talk Things podcast.
Yeah,
so there was an empty chair. She got eaten by a wolf.
I promise he'd be sadder.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I would.
Oh, you would?
I don't think I would do the podcast. I don't think I would do
You'd
the
have to
podcast
inform them that I'm dead.
Tweet. Girlfriend's dead, lol. Died via wolf.
Guess I gotta get a new one.
Didn't clutch the gulag. Should have done better.
Hey Dom, you wanna be my new co-host? It'd be hilarious.
Well, I have a really funny question.
Okay.
Because this is really bad to say that we work with kids. How many kids do you think you could fight before they take you down? Realistically.
Like 10.
10? Okay, let's say they're
realistically.
Let's say they're between the ages of 4 to 8. How many can you take down?
10.
10?
I know what like roughly when I'm imagining it, it's the kids I was taking care of. If it was the kids I'm taking care of, because they were like 4 to 11.
Right.
10. Because like they're tiny, so they're easy enough to push up. I love them.
You push them over, but
like you can push them over. But the issue is if they were all ganging out on me. 10.
I'm not gonna lie, kids are made of rubber. You push them over, they're just gonna bounce right. They're gonna boing.
They're probably gonna laugh about it.
Probably. They'll probably think it's a game.
But I just think, like roughly like 10, because maybe if I was a little younger, I'd say less. But the issue is if they're not full-grown adults, these are kids. So I'm betting that I could probably take down like 10. If it was anything more, probably done for.
And we're not saying kill. We're saying incapacitate.
Like knock
where they won't fight back.
Yeah, like 10. Like 10.
I think I could take down.
I wouldn't want to.
I think I could take down between 4 to 8-year-olds. I could take down probably 40. Would be the math. Would be
twice me.
Would be rough.
You're also.
It's 4 times.
But you
said 10. I said 40.
You're
maybe
right.
50.
Twice. Yeah.
Depending on like the herd, but it's also
herd.
How are you imagining it though? All of them at you at once, or in like 2 at a time?
I was thinking all of them at once.
Okay, if we're going 2 at a time,
if it's
with a 2-minute interval before the next 2 get sent.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably way more than 40. If it's only 2 of them.
But every 2 minutes, 2 new kids get sent.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking them in 2 minutes. I have time to catch my breath.
I think
good.
Once you don't catch your breath, I think you're good if you're able to handle it up until you're tired and
no, I'm going until they're running out of kids. That's all I'm saying. Until they're running out of them.
Inside Out Boyfriend Factory. They just keep producing. They keep.
Then I'd be fine.
Riley's imagination boy. How many Riley's imagination boyfriends can you take on before you lose?
I feel like I'd just get bored. I'd sit there like after a while and like I'd just sit there and I'd be like, okay guys, just stop. I'm fine. Till I fall asleep at that point.
How? Let's keep going with these questions because I like these hypotheticals. How many? Okay, would you rather fight a feral dog or a feral cat?
Cat. A dog I can handle.
Are you sure?
No, I can't handle a dog. A dog, because like cats really, they're all kind of the same size almost. A dog, on the other hand, I could be fighting a Sadie.
No, we're gonna say they're evenly sized.
So
we'll say a big cat or like a big house cat, a big feral house cat.
How big? Like, give me a set.
How big are house cats? You like this big as usual?
Kind
Give
of,
or
maybe
take?
even smaller.
We'll do about this big. It's about, let's say, like half a Sadie size.
I'm a
That's
little concerned for this cat. I think it's taking steroids or
half.
something.
It's roiding up. Half a Sadie size.
Half a Sadie size?
But both the dog and the cat
are
the same size. I'm taking dog.
Yeah,
You can.
well, like, I was just picturing if I was attacking, if like a cat was attacking me, or like, I don't know, like a German Shepherd.
But what if they dig their claws into you?
No, you gave me a comparison. It's fine now. I would go with the dog too, because you only really have to worry about their teeth.
You basically push them over and they'll run away. You give them a little boot. I'm taking the Jay Schlatt approach on this. You give them a little boot.
No, I was
they'll stop.
Thinking more like
fall down and they'll stop.
Maybe. I don't know. I would pick the dog too with that comparison. If it were like a big dog and a little cat, I wouldn't do it. I'd go with the cat.
I see. Would you rather be a canine, like the dude in the police canine suit? That is your full-time career. That is what you wake up in the morning and do every day.
Yes.
Or a car crash dummy.
I'd be a car crash dummy. That'd be sick. That'd be so great.
You wake up and say, I'm going to go to my job, put me behind a wheel, no seatbelt.
Yes, I love it. Do it. Push me. Bye, guys. I'll do it.
I think I would low-key be. Well, it would be fun for the first 20 minutes to be a car crash dummy until my neck starts hurting. Then I don't think it's fun anymore.
No, I'd love it. I'd tell people that. Because, like...
I think
dogs are too scary. Don't get me wrong.
As I said, I would mush a dog.
I'd love to take care of dogs. Yeah, but, like...
No, you don't take care of them.
Oh.
You're getting attacked by the canine dog.
Oh. No.
I thought this would be more of a difficult, like, thought-provoking question.
No. I'm sorry. I get too sensitive with that, mostly because, like, we have had dogs almost, like, attack me before, and, like, I immediately start bawling, because it's not because I'm afraid, necessarily. I just get worried that...
You'll hurt the dog.
Yes, or they're going to get
My bones are too strong.
Or they're going to get in trouble. Like, I got bit by, like, a really tiny dog once, and... Like, immediately they're like, oh no, she didn't, I'm like, I know, it's okay, I'm just sensitive, just please, I need the dog. I feel bad, because I was cuddling with this dog the whole time. We were snuggling up for, like, 3 hours. I had to go, I wanted to go say goodbye to the dog, and it tried to bite my face.
Sounds about right. Okay.
But no, car crash dummy for sure, because, like, which one are you wanting to tell people more, too? If I was to be like, yeah, guess what? I'm so cool. I got so many car
I don't know. I feel like
crashes.
the canine would be kind of cool because they don't know you're in there. Like if you're wearing a helmet that they don't know you're in there.
No,
I feel like you could be like, I'm good friends with the dogs.
I especially if I do it so many times, I could deal with the car crashes. And okay, you're more likely to get into a car accident than be attacked by a dog. My opinion.
I don't know. She's very vicious over there while sleeping.
She's so scary.
Okay.
I know, especially when she's licking my face.
I might go with the car crash. I don't know.
No, I'm not trying to sway you. I'm just saying personally. I know what I'm doing.
That's a thought-provoking question from me.
Oh. There, buddy. There.
Okay, would you rather fight... angry sea turtle or angry dolphin?
Angry sea turtle. I can take him. I just gotta grab his shell.
Dude, I think these are thought-provoking questions. I always think these are thought-provoking questions, and you're just like, oh, easy answer. It's like, think more into it.
This answer is still
I was gonna say
to
shark or
out.
dolphin.
Shark or dolphin?
Dolphins can be vicious.
I think shark, actually. I would rather deal with a shark first before I deal with a dolphin, because dolphin also travel in, like groups.
Dolphins are...
Sharks you can probably get away with. The only thing you have to really do is punch them in the eyeball.
True. Punch them in the nose. In the nose.
Sorry, my man.
My coworkers were
I love sharks, though.
My coworkers talking about this. Dolphins will bring... because they know they're cute, they'll bring people out in, like, boats and stuff.
And drown them?
No, take them out to dangerous areas, so, like, legitimately like sharks and like predators of the ocean can get them.
They do that?
Yeah.
They love messing with people.
They're bullies. I would love to become a dolphin.
Did you know that they hang around poor puffer fishes to get high? Did you know that? Because they bring out toxins when they like puff out. So they basically play with the puffer fish so that they get those toxins so they can become high. They're mean to the other animals.
I respect those dolphins.
They're also super intelligent. They're super intelligent. They're geniuses. They're the closest animals to like people.
Okay. Well, I guess you're right. They're the closest mammals.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a question that I know from another podcast. I'm not going to shout them out. Well, I will shout them out, but the shout out is not good for them. It's the charcoal sandwich. Would you rather have, I've been asking actually campers this and they always get it wrong every time. Would you rather have bacon?
Bacon?
Unlimited bacon, but no games. Okay? Or games, unlimited games, but no games. Discuss.
Pardon me?
Well, okay, I'll say it. I'll say it again. Would you rather have bacon, unlimited bacon,
but no games,
or games,
unlimited games, but no games,
unlimited games, but no games? Discuss.
I don't like bacon, so this is like really bad for me.
We've lost your folks.
So hold on, unlimited games, but no games. I guess unlimited games with no games because I don't want bacon. So I don't get games either way.
But you got unlimited games.
But you just said I don't get games, so what am I going to do with these unlimited games because I can't get these games?
But it's unlimited.
I can't do this anymore. Okay. My brain's breaking. It's breaking right here.
I think I made my co-host cry with this question.
I can't do it.
So you're choosing the games?
I guess so, because I'm not gonna get any games either way, considering you said I get unlimited games and no games, so I get no games regardless. So no games. Unlimited games and no games, because I don't like bacon.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that answer.
I'm not getting games regardless!
Yeah, but you'll still get unlimited games.
No, I don't, because you said no games. I'm gonna hurt.
My co-host attacked me over one question.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Great. So you chose an answer.
I did give you an answer. I did.
An answer. Next question. That's a little backstory.
Okay.
For those who also don't know, and I'm pretty sure you should, if you've listened to this podcast.
This is the only question he got me stumped, by the way.
Would you rather... No, this is a genuinely thought-provoking question. You'll probably agree with me on this, but I also want to play kind of devil's advocate.
Okay.
I was umpiring the last couple weekends in a row, and one of the games I had to supervise for pinwheel, which is 4 diamonds, for just the umpires, just to make sure they're doing it right, make sure nothing's wrong. If they have any questions, they have to reach out to me because I'm awesome and I know everything. Psych, I don't know everything. But there came up a problem during one of the games, and the problem was that parents were sitting out at their, keep in mind, 12-year-old's game with an open and free-to-read can of beer.
Oh.
My first thought was, your kid's 12, why are you drinking? It's not the MLB.
Yeah.
But this does lead to my question, which is, should parents be allowed to drink at youth sporting events?
Depending on their age, I'd say yes, but like I don't think anything. I think it.
What do you think your limit age is?
Honestly,
I think
16 or older.
I was gonna say 16 or older.
16, because if you're 12, you're not really gonna get the concept, and plus, I think that looks bad. It reflects bad not only on you but also on your kid
and the team. So these
Yeah.
parents were from a different spot, not where we live. I think they're a little farther south.
Well, because, like, this kid is not even in high school yet.
No.
Like, I think you can...
I don't think the kids realized the parents were drinking.
No,
but there were a good handful of times where I'd look over, and as I'm supervising, I'm kind of wandering the diamonds.
Well, like, you're also... This kid, you need to drive them home. How much are they drinking? Like, you really shouldn't... This is an event. If you're 16 years old, there's a possibility of you getting your G1, G2, like, whatever. Like, there's a small possibility of you already having that. And you have the concept of that. You can get a drive home from somebody else. You can, like, you have ways of doing it. But when you're 12 years old, you do not.
So here's my...
So I think it really differs.
Here's the devil's advocate. I'm going to say this now before you get mad at me and think this is
not. No. I understand.
I meant the people watching.
Oh,
but...
Sorry, so, he knows if I disagree with him, I'm going to snap. Oh.
We're breaking things. Okay, so the devil's advocate part of this is, even though that is a youth sporting event, if I'm not driving, what is stopping me from drinking? I can drink at a Jays game, no problem. I can drink at an Argos game, no problem. I can drink at a soccer game, no problem. And there are kids there who are like 15, who play professional soccer.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only reason I think that people... I'm not driving them home. That's not a worry. I don't have to worry about it. Or I brought a can of beer. I know I'm going to be fine to drive home after a can of beer. Keep in mind, it was a pretty far drive, and the parents were getting rowdy, so I don't think they just had one.
That's what I'm saying. That you have to think about the kids. That's my thought process.
At the same time, if I'm there with my wife, and my wife says, I'll drive them home... What is stopping me from having a drink?
I think 1 is okay, and I think the kids should be 16. I don't think they should be 12, because I think they should be 16 or older, because if you're 12 years old, they should be there, honestly, like, you don't really need a drink.
No. Well, sometimes, unless your kid is really bad and you want to forget the memories.
Good to know.
No. It's again, if I'm not driving them home.
I just think I think it's more so like you can't drink at school.
But the kids aren't drinking.
No, but what I'm saying is like I think it's like you can't drink at school. You can't drink in a church. You can't drink, like, obviously unless it's like
I can drink at my school.
A sip of wine or something. But like you know what I mean.
I'm in college. They don't care if you're drunk.
But what I mean is, like, it's more so about etiquette.
Yeah.
It's about being respectful to everybody else.
Right.
Because you're just drinking around children who could get their hands on it. You're drinking around... Because, like, these other parents could be bringing little kids around. And, like, what if they grab it? What if they're, like, you're not paying attention? Right. Obviously, I know that's on the other parent.
Right.
But regardless. So I think it is not fair... Yeah, I'm stuck with the 16 or older because that's the only logical thing in my mind.
So let me change the question a little bit.
Just out of respect.
Parent shows up for their kid's youth game.
Yes.
It doesn't show up with a can of beer.
Yeah.
Shows up with a beer in a travel mug that they poured out in the parking lot and brought in so they couldn't get in trouble.
Then you have a serious problem.
No, but it's a...
No, it's not a genuine question. You don't need to.
So if nobody... Let's say... Okay.
Well, why are you doing that?
Think about it, though. If I go because I'm with my kids' friends...
Yes.
My kids' friends or teammates, and I like their parent. What is the difference between me having a drink... Again, devil's advocate here. Me having a drink while they play with... my friend who is also a fellow parent.
Yes.
And me having a drink at a dinner table at a Boston Pizza or a Chuck's Roadhouse while the kid's sitting right there.
I don't know. I think it's a respect thing. Because, like, I think it's a respect thing, mostly. Like, I don't know. I that's just me.
Right, which is fair. I think it's.
That should. Well,
I think you just shouldn't do it because it's stupid. Like
I think you should be respectful, not only to. I think you should be more respectful to your own kid.
Yeah.
This kid probably. You should be respectful to them, but I've had too many like ups and downs with certain things, so I am just speaking out of my life. But
I also think that if you're going,
I think one drink is acceptable. One drink.
I think even if you're going to your kid's game and you're repping the city colors and you're doing this and you're doing like you show up and you're with the banner and all the parents that have the city name on their shirt and it's in the color, it's like, and all of a sudden you see a good handful of the parents drinking, you're like,
That's what I mean. It's for me, it's safety. Like it just doesn't make me feel like, even if somebody else is driving, it just doesn't make me feel easy about that, because these are kids. These aren't people who can stop you.
I think
these are children.
I think there's also a difference too. If you have 3 drinks and can control yourself, okay. I think there comes. If you can't control yourself, that's the problem.
Well, a lot of people don't know their limits. Yeah. That's my issue. A lot of people aren't going to know their limits, and I think one drink or nothing at all.
That's fair.
Because you can have one drink. If you can handle that, one drink is fine. But what really is the purpose of having more than one drink at a baseball game or soccer game or a youth game of whatever sort for any reason? Like, really, logically.
I want to go broke.
And again, if you're hiding in a travel mug, that is a problem.
That is a problem.
Why, they're not allowed to bring drinks,
I also think
why are you putting it in a cup? Because the problem.
Another devil's advocate is that it is I want to say it's a public event. And at public events, you're not breaking the rules. There's no specific rules on drinking. Actually, I think there might have been.
I don't know.
Rules about drink. No, I think it was.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not gonna drink if I'm taking my kid to a baseball game, and I'm like, you know what? Oh my gosh! If it's just you and me, and you're driving, okay. But if it's our 12-year-old kid, I'm not doing that to them. No. That's not fair on them. They don't need to see mommy being like that. Listen, guys, don't be weird.
Anyways, it was just a question because it would have been 3 weeks ago, and I wanted to ask it the next time we were able to record, and then we didn't because you were leaving. But I've been sitting on this for about 3 weeks, and I always come back to what is the point of, if you're thirsty,
get a water. Yeah, anything.
If you want to have a drink with your buddies who are kids are also in the team,
wait till after.
Go to a restaurant.
Yeah,
get a beer.
Just wait till after, or go home, and they can play up in their room while you guys sit down and drink together. It doesn't have to be you drinking at the game. Yeah. I don't think that should be okay. Personally.
I just thought it was. Again, I don't think I would have brought this question up if the parents controlled themselves better than they did. Because there was a situation.
They were rowdy and stuff.
There was a situation where an umpire called time a little too early. I don't remember exactly. Sadie, go lie down. She might have to go on. I don't want to get up. There was a time where an umpire called time a little too early or whatever it was. And it's me and the coaches talking and the umpires talking because they need to know what would happen. I'm like, well, kind of just place them where we think they would be, and the play continued anyways. And the parents were chirping it, like the parents who were drinking were chirping in. The other parents were like, they weren't drinking. The other team's parents weren't drinking. They're like, dude, let them talk. So the one team is the parents on the drinking. I don't want to say drinking team, but the parents who were drinking were chipping in. The other parents were like, yo, let them talk, let them think. And I'm like, I'm trying to think. I'll get out of my head because I'm trying to think if it is a rule, but it's not really a rule.
Yeah.
So anyways, the parent, we made the call. I don't remember. Both teams were happy with it in the end, and the parents were like, "Well, what'd you do that for?" I'm like, Because you guys were talking.
Well,
but the reason was so both teams are happy in the long run.
See what I mean? These are 12-year-olds. Why are you acting like that?
Competitiveness.
I know, but like,
reliving the glory days.
Regardless, like I'm a competitive person, but I'm not freaking out because my kid is doing bad.
No.
Like, it's not fair to them. It's just like, and that reflects on you as a parent, like,
and the team.
Like, exactly.
Which is,
but I'm sorry, my thought process is more on these children than it is any other place.
But I'm also thinking about it. If I'm a parent and like my other peer parents, I guess, are drinking at a game and they're rowdy, all of a sudden now everyone thinks that we're all rowdy.
I just think it reflects worse for the kids, in my opinion. Does. Because not only will the people who aren't on that team mad, the team's gonna be mad.
I believe you. I believe you are very right.
Like, I've never been on a team. I'm also not a parent.
Could you make that sound so much sadder, please? I've never been selected on a team. I was always picked last.
No, I mean, like, I've never, because I didn't have money for that. And so I never was, like, on a baseball team or a hockey team. So I'm not really, like, but I played games. I've had fun, whatever. And if my mother was screaming at the coach or the umpires about something I did, and it's like, leave me alone. I would be embarrassed.
Yeah. Okay. Before you try to fist fight me on this one. Last question.
I didn't hurt you.
No. Last question before we wrap it up, because we got about 15 minutes.
Sick.
HOAs. Homeowner associations. Do you think they're a good thing or a bad thing? Do you know what an HOA is?
No.
Think of white picket fence neighborhood. That's the best way I can cul-de-sac.
Yes.
It is basically I believe it is a mutual agreement. I will look it up really quickly. The exact definition of an HOA. What are you doing?
Looking at your phone.
Definition
of an
HOA. HOA. Oh, I don't want Google. Piss off.
Homeowners Association.
I want to read it.
Governing.
No, you're done. An HOA is a homeowners association. Is a self-governing organization in common interest communities where homeowners collectively pay fees to maintain the units or neighborhood. Basically, a little government inside of a neighborhood where they pay taxes. If you go into and buy a house and they say you have to sign up for the HOA, are you signing that contract? My answer, no.
No. I wouldn't do it, I don't think. I feel like that's more trouble than it's worth.
I don't care if the neighbors hate me. That's their problem. Cry about it. But if I sign onto a house and they say, "Oh, we have to sign this HOA agreement," you know what I'm gonna? No.
No.
Because the reason is,
if I don't have to, I don't want to.
I've purchased this I've purchased this lot. I've purchased this land. I've purchased this house. I can do what I want with this house.
Yeah.
It is something that, as under my control, I say mine as family, whatever. Under the control of the people who own it, who actually pay for the house, pay for the mortgage, pay for electrical, heating, blank, blank, blank. The last thing I want to do is pay an extra fee to join a homeowners association to then, like, what is it going to do? Better the neighborhood. I have to cut my grass exactly 3 inches long, and if it's not, I'm going to get my kneecaps taken.
I don't know. I don't really care that much because I've never had to, sign an HOA in my life.
No. The only reason...
How did you come up with this question?
I was watching a TikTok about HOAs, and I thought they were the dumbest thing ever.
I guess they're the dumbest thing ever. I still barely know what they are.
Yet,
so
I was watching...
agreeing with him at this point.
I was watching a movie.
He's ignoring the fact that I'm talking to you guys.
I know. I was watching a movie, and the movie, it was with I believe it was Tim Allen, and they're like going on vacation for Christmas, and the HOA that basically the HOA was like, oh no, you haven't set up your Christmas decorations yet. You need to by this date, and they're like, we don't want to say we're leaving because they're gonna like the pish posh neighborhood.
Yeah.
They're gonna and then they learned they were leaving, and it's like, oh, you have to free whatever, and it was like,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
dude,
is
this
it
would
Free
all be.
Frosty?
I don't think that's the name of the movie. Sadie.
No, not the name of the movie, but is it?
Free Frosty or whatever. Yeah, and it's
Oh
like
my
the
gosh, I know what
snowman
he's
on the
talking
top
about.
of the roof.
Yes.
Yes. That movie, I'm sitting there, I'm like, that
They
is
go
the...
on vacation and stuff.
Yes, I'm like, that is the dumbest thing ever. If I have people telling me I need to free a plastic or styrofoam snowman, no, dude. Again, the way I see it, it is my house. It is my yard. It is my whatever. If I want to have it my way and I want to put a goddamn koi fish in the middle of my front lawn, I will do it as I please.
No, yeah, I like originality. I am very, like, I'm sorry, I'm super independent and I'm very theatrical, so no, I'm not, yeah, right, I wouldn't do it.
You know what HOAs remind me of? You know that scene from SpongeBob where Squidward...
Sorry to whoever runs the HOA.
Lol. Not my problem. You know that scene from SpongeBob where Squidward finds his other Squidwards?
Yeah.
And he lives in the all. That is exactly how I think an HOA is run. Everybody has the exact same house except the number on the front is different.
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
Yeah, or Cat in the Hat.
They do know a lot about that.
No, have you seen the Cat in the Hat?
I have not, but I do need to go and help my mother.
That's okay.
So, but I think we've got through a lot of topics. I think I now know what I'm going to name the title of this podcast. Either I made my girlfriend cry with one question. Oh, I have a question.
No, it's co-host.
I'm
not your girlfriend right now. I'm your co-host.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would you rather have bacon, unlimited
No,
bacon,
we're not doing this.
and no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games? Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out Jay Schlatt, even though that you're way better than I am and have more people follow me on more accounts. But I've always wanted to ask her that question. I don't think I've ever asked her the question, but
You have multiple times.
Well, I'll ask it again later, another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, everybody.
What are you texting?
No, I'm not texting you.
Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that.
I'm searching up the Cat in the Hat neighborhood and showing you what I was talking about.
Oh my, you're totally right.
No, what?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Anyways, HOAs, Cat in the Hat neighborhood. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.